Picture this. You're rushing to catch the HSR, and you leave your scooter in a new place. Will you remember where you parked it later? Or this. Your son is having a meltdown at the mall, and it can't get any hotter in the underground parking lot. Where did you park? Or maybe this. You're having a family dinner with the in-laws, and they haven't really warmly welcomed you before. You're already stressed, and you can't find where you parked. I had a similar situation in the airport parking lot, and from that idea, an idea sprouted. It's Tui Kakabo, a Bluetooth key fob that plays New Zealand bird songs to help you find your scooter. It's simple, elegant, and solves a real problem that millions of people in Taiwan face every day. In a sea of similar scooters, Kakabo helps you find yours with a distinctive call of a New Zealand bird song. Many years later, we're nearing a crowdfunding launch. And let me tell you, it hasn't been smooth sailing. As any business owner can relate, there are a lot of hats to wear, and they don't all fit. Some hats you wear inside out. Some hats you should wear backward, but you're blissfully unaware. You try to share your hats with others, but you find they don't share your headwear passion. Here's something I learned. Anyone who gives you advice is thinking about something that they wish someone told them. Consider the source, take what you can use, and discard the rest. Move forward. And as some shoe company once said, just do it. But there's another side to Tui, and that's the Kiwi Bird Foundation. The foundation is built on a simple philosophy. Big change happens through specific, local, and actionable causes. We've supported community gardens in Venezuela, and we're looking to do much more. 25% of our profit is earmarked towards such causes. But before we can truly be global, we need to focus on local initiatives. Here in Taiwan, we're directing our efforts towards helping children with disabilities access the resources and love they need. We're supporting trap, neuter, and release programs for stray animals. And we're backing Reggie, a longtime resident of Kaohsiung, doing important work in our community. For the rest of our time together, I'd like to talk about something different, because there's a problem facing all of us, every household and every business in Taiwan. And I believe Taiwan can solve it. Not 5 years from now, now. Let me tell you about Taiwan's fatal flaw. We are an export economy, and a strong one. We've built miracles. Sand in the chips, TSMC when the world said impossible. 23 million people powering the world's technology. But here's the problem. We import everything. Energy, food, the essentials. One blockade, lights out. TSMC's 2-nanometer fab uses as much power as a small nation. AI clusters, 20 megawatts each. And we're importing that energy. This is Taiwan's third economic miracle waiting to happen. We've had 2 before, this is next. The answer? DIGT. Dividend investment growth and global economic development. One plan, strategic development in 3 key sectors. First, semiconductors. TSMC has already announced 6 new fabs. They're coming. The question is, will they go to Arizona with uncertain power, labor delays, and political instability, or to Taiwan with none of those issues? Fabs need 3 things: water, power, stability. Give them that infrastructure here. Those fabs stay here. Those jobs stay here. That economic power stays here. Second, geothermal energy in Pingdung. Everyone's looking north. Yilan, Taipei. Safe. Boring. Won't scale. Pingdung has nothing. No million-person cities, no NIMBY, no traffic. Just mountains, rivers, heat. Picture this. You're driving east from Kaohsiung. You see steam rising. It's not pollution, it's power. You enter a new town, hotels, cultural centers, indigenous restaurants. Alive, not a construction site. Next to town, 6 Fabs, running 24/7 on baseload renewable energy. Between them is the geothermal field. 50 wells, 3 kilometers deep. Drill, water becomes steam, steam becomes power. Here's what's going to make this work. Every energy project in Taiwan is marred by lawsuits. Every single one. Decades of legal battle. Not here. Why? Because we're not asking permission. They're asking us. Rukai and Taiwan control the land. Not as renters, as owners. 15 to 20% equity ownership. Board seats. Royalty streams on every megawatt hour. 40% local hiring. This is co-ownership. Not bought out, bought in. The result? 0 local opposition. Indigenous leaders on stage at the ribbon cutting. Their project. Third, tourism. This new city becomes Taiwan's gateway. World-class hiking trails connecting to our stunning mountains. Indigenous culture, not as museum exhibits, but living heritage. Indigenous communities own a significant stake in the entire development. Their land, their culture, their ownership, and their prosperity. Zoom out for a second. What if China blockades? And Hsinchu goes dark? Pingdung still runs. Geographic redundancy. Fabs need this. Far from coasts, far from missiles, built into mountains for disaster resilience. Want to secure Taiwan semiconductors? Decentralize them. Taiwan already understands dividends. This year we got 10,000 NT. With DIG, 20,000 NT every year. That money flows right back into the local economy. Food, rent, education, local businesses. It circulates and multiplies. Every taxpayer becomes a shareholder. This isn't a subsidy. This is an investment that pays for itself. Why now? Because all the forces are aligned right now. TSMC needs those 6 fabs. The grid can't handle demand. Indigenous communities need economic models. The world is watching Taiwan asking, what's next? This is next. Look, I know what you're thinking. This is crazy. Reusable rockets sounded insane. Now we land them on drone ships in the ocean. AI beating humans at everything? Chess, Go, diagnosing diseases, writing code. That sounded insane. And now it's Tuesday. Taiwan launching its own satellite. That happened last week. Energy City plus indigenous partners powering AI and semiconductors? Yeah, that sounds crazy. Until it's not. So just like the Kiwi Bird Foundation takes concrete, local, and actionable steps, DIG is about building Taiwan's economic future with special projects and clear benefits. Taiwan has heat under our feet, tools in our pockets, and knowledge in our minds. The question isn't, can we? The question is, who's coming with me?